Hi Capricorn and Capricorn Rising. Welcome to your April 2016 reading. Great to see everybody again. Hope you're enjoying the change of season, and if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, happy spring. This month, your channeled information is sort of in the vein of spring. I chose the word cultivate when I was thinking of Capricorn because I could actually see you taking something and making it even better than it already is. So this isn't a month of reinvention. It's actually just a month of sustaining and basically feeding either an activity, some sort of a dream, a relationship, or basically just continuing on the path at hand, but putting a little bit extra effort into it. It's a lot easier than some of the other signs where there may be more active things to do. For you, it's basically keep your attention focused and continue doing well. And with cultivation, sometimes you have to get rid of negativity around you. Think of like weeding. If you're cultivating a plot of land, you're going to be turning it over. You're going to be checking to make sure that everything is still good, that it's still fertile. So if you're stuck in any areas of your life, this is the month to shift it around a little bit. So let's go ahead and shuffle the cards and see what information comes through. And we'll look at your Celtic Cross first, and then I'll pull a Catalyst card to connect it. Using a nice spring sort of, spring or autumn actually works for both tarot deck this month. I think it fits quite nice. I'll put a link to this if you're interested in what I'm using. Okay, so let's go ahead and get through all of these, and I'll pull your Catalyst. For those of you that may not watch every month, this is an extended forecast. I take a look at health, wealth, love, and destiny. And the card that I'm pulling right now is what I call a Catalyst card. This is what starts off the month. It also connects all those other 4 areas of your life that I just spoke about. So it's just as important as that channeled bit of information. And I do this through automatic writing. Okay, so your Catalyst this month, the way to sort of help cultivate, keep an eye on everything, make sure that you're not losing track, is actually through gratitude. So I'll read the card here. It just says being thankful for life and the opportunities it presents. It's really the latter part that you're going to pay attention to. So I want you to cultivate opportunities in your life. So this means for some of you, Capricorn is a great sign for business anyway and relationships, but what you need to really do this month is maximize it. You can't just sit back, rely on charm, rely on the good fortune or the good luck that you've had before. Because at any given point, you're creating the seeds that you're going to one day sort of, reap the benefit from. So even if life is going well, you don't sit down and think, oh, now I can relax. What I'd like you to do is to be grateful for the success and then think, what else, what do I want to do? It's more of a question. It's more of an active sort of thing. So the vacation can happen a little bit later, but this month I want you to sort of take stock, do some spring cleaning. Okay, your central card is the 2 of Pentacles reversed. So that's why in areas of work and finance, things could improve a little bit. There is room for opportunity there. Your biggest area of opportunity is in the balance of the 2, of course. That's what the card is signifying. But you could also be putting away a little bit more money for retirement, for a rainy day fund, for college. All of these things are good. You're making ends meet for the most part from month to month, but what I see here with the Page of Pentacles is it may be time to either try a new job or a new trade. So whether you're younger or older, it's never too late to sort of think about trying something new, and that's what this card is showing. It's also showing with the Fox here, again, great time to look at your educational plan. If you are in school, make sure that your credits are the way they should be, sort of like you're tracking for graduation. If you're in a job, think about getting some extra training because it could add extra money. So maybe it's getting a small certification for software, or maybe it's, again, CPR training or something. It doesn't seem like it's significantly difficult. There's an opportunity waiting to be tapped, and it's going to possibly open up either money or additional work or raise opportunities in the long run. You've been doing fairly well over the past 6 months. I see the 6 of Wands reversed, showing me there's still opportunity to grow and capitalize upon that. You may have lucked into some situations, so take a look and see what else you can do. You haven't maximized wherever you're at. In a relationship front, this means that you've been spending a lot of time focusing on other people. It's time to focus the attention on yourselves and worry a little bit less about what others are thinking of you. Conversely, for some folks, this means putting too much emphasis on what makes others happy. So it could be you could be dating the wrong kind of person because it looks good or it's accepted by other people. You need to follow your heart, you need to follow your intuition, don't follow the crowd. When we're looking at what's been happening recently for you, Knight of Wands comes through. Knight of Wands is a great card. It's showing movement with ideas. For some of you, you might be ready to take, I did get the word vacation in my head, so that's fine. Just think about, maybe you could multitask with this vacation. Bring a laptop and do some writing. Think about working on your resume a little bit after you've taken some time off. I see a working vacation, but one where it's sort of fun and it's something you haven't given yourself a chance to do before. Some of you may be artists, sculptors, writers, and this may be sort of a staycation too, where you just get to practice your craft and you're not doing your 9-to-6 job. Okay, the crowning card is fantastic. It's really good for Capricorn. Business looks good to me, actually. Queen of Pentacles, even though for whatever reason you seem to be struggling with the balance or maybe some of the finances at the moment, the overarching card is quite nice. And even better, by the middle of the month, if you're not seeing some sort of a profit or a work opportunity, something's coming. So you really should be looking this month at, if you're happy in your job, then how can you maximize your position, your growth opportunities, your ability to do more? If you're not happy, send resumes out ASAP. Work on your portfolio site, join with an agency, talk to some friends. Really get yourself out there, because beautiful, beautiful cards surrounding here. Great idea, or great time, for you to share ideas, for you to finish up anything that you've started, and to really step out there. And you could sell your company if you wanted to, you could sell your house, you could get a new job. The Wheel of Fortune's quite nice. And I feel like you're actually going to be on a good zone between now and October. So really positive energy here at the center. Whatever this, sort of kernel of an idea is that I was talking about on your staycation or working vacation, you could also do this. This could be some of you wanting to work from home with the Queen of Wands, or particularly this one that's a little bit more showing a domestic background than usual. But I love Queen of Wands because you'll always see her with some sort of flower. Often she makes the most out of limited resources. So you could take a penny and make a dollar, basically, and do a lot with money. So great month for investments as well, okay? For love, since we see both the Knight and the Queen of Wands, there could be 1 or 2 fire signs coming into your life. So perhaps an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I see one that's older, and that seems to be the one that's central right now or on your mind. And sort of in the recent past, I see someone a little bit younger. Wands tend to have lighter eyes, usually green, and the hair is not really blonde, not really brown, it's in between, so sandy hair, reddish blonde. That may help you identify these people. And although we have queens and a page here, this can also be men, so just letting you know that you don't have to take it literally. I pay more attention to the characteristics and how it affects me rather than the gender, unless I'm doing a reading for a one-on-one. Okay, so the first sort of full stop, or the sort of pause that I see, is here in your environment. One thing you want to be cautious of, remember gratitude came up. Some people around you may be having a more difficult time than you are. And it's really important to be mindful of not bragging too much. If you're the one that's suffering and other people are sort of bragging, find a way to sort of let them know that you're at a point where you could use some support. Reach out and say, I listen to you a lot. This is a time where I could actually use some of your expertise or help. So if you're the one that's stuck, reach out. If you see someone that's afraid to reach out or a little shy, be grateful this month for what you have. Share a little bit. Help them out. So whichever side of the fence you're on, don't be too proud and don't be too self-involved, because help is around the corner, or you could be the one that helps and give yourself some good karma. What I see here in your fears and your hopes, Page of Chalices reversed. And so we looked a lot with relationships. It looks like there's longing when it comes to love. And it actually has a silver lining because your outcome card is Ace of Chalices, Ace of Cups. So you have two really strong cards this month when it comes to business and love. I think that major shifts could happen with the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you may be moving. And then I also think some of you could be finding the love that you've been waiting for a long time. You could also be deepening a relationship. Or if you're perfectly happy and single, you can use that Ace of Chalices energy to put into your work. You'll notice that we have like a painter, an artist here in this reversed card, by the way. So one of the areas that you could put that in, because it looks like some of you aren't spending enough time being creative or basically letting your heart grow, then you can use that energy here. So the reversal, upright card for this reverse card, you can balance out the energy. It doesn't always have to go into a relationship. It can go into projects and things around you. Okay, so all of that was pretty clear. Let's extend the forecast now and take a look at your, let's see, we start with health. And it says movement. It's a common theme this month for everyone. So whether it's spring or fall, get out there, enjoy the change of seasons, celebrate your ability to be mobile, and it's a good thing that's going to help you. So that's another nice way of saying some of you are too stagnant right now, and some of you may be stuck in a workout routine. So it means change it up, move around, do something different. There's a big benefit though to just being outside and walking. You don't always have to be on a treadmill or something like that. Okay, so we just did health. We'll take a look at your wealth, and we see release. So release for me means release job situations that may not be working, release projects that you've been holding too close to your heart. You notice that this guy's opening up right near his heart center, and release any sort of preconceived ideas or some like boxed in ideas about what it is or what you think you should be. I will mention I do pay attention to the numbers on these two decks, so I want you to try and think of keeping a fitness routine for the next 30 days or so. We've got the 28th here, but I would love for you, some of you are going to be watching this the first week of the month and starting a little bit late, but I really want you to be thinking of doing something around the beginning of the month, and you're going to reap the rewards around the 28th. But think of whenever you watch it, even if you watch this on the 28th, start a month-long fitness routine. That's what this is saying. For this, your opportunity for release will happen mid-month, and then there'll be a new opportunity coming through after you let go of it. But you have to let go of whatever you're holding on to. Again, job, relationship, dream, fear, whatever it is. Let it go and move on. Love is all about opportunity. I told you we have this beautiful Ace of Chalices here, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. We also have two upright Wands cards, as well as a Queen of Pentacles, which I kind of overlooked, but I did because I associate the Earth sign more with Capricorn, so I think that's about you this month. Anyway, as you can see, opportunity abounds, and it's going to be great for you, whatever you choose, whether you choose a more solitary path, and you maybe want to focus more on work and projects, or you decide to put yourself out there and try to date or take a relationship a little bit further. It's all up to you this month, and you really can't make a bad choice as long as you're thinking about it. Okay, finally, your destiny card. Really, what's your opportunity over the next month and even sort of cycling into the year at large? Being vigilant, which plays along really nicely with this cultivate card. So I would love for you to, and also that workout routine that I was talking about. So you need to work through some people that might be a little bit stuck in their ways. And the best way you can do that is persistence and perseverance. You want to be vigilant on anything that you start and keep doing it for at least a month. And you as well should sort of take something from, like it says stone people here. What I like about this is stones can weather any storm. So you have to sometimes toughen your skin and just think, I'm going to get through this. You don't have too much that it looks like struggle-wise is happening. And if you have been going through some difficult times, I see like the veneer kind of coming up a little bit, the mist fading, and you're going to be able to see through and see some opportunities this month. So a little bit of a sigh, a little bit of a relief for you. Great overall reading this month. You know, the only sort of shadow side or the only opportunity is to be mindful of how you're budgeting your money and your time. Make sure that you're getting enough sleep. Make sure that you're not letting anything slip in your life, because with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, with so many things going on around you, you could miss something. That's the only sort of opportunity. So I feel like I've summed it up all pretty well, but again, just wanted to let you know, with money and with love, great opportunities. Overall health looks good. Try not to focus so much on what other people are saying around you. Remember to ask for help if you need it, and help if you think someone needs it in your life. It could be someone, a younger water sign, because it's attached to that. So if you have a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, particularly maybe a very sensitive Cancer, reach out to them, help them out, and don't expect anything in return. Just be grateful and kind. Okay, that's everything for you this month. Really great reading for you. I hope this was helpful. If you ever would like a more personal reading, I offer those via Skype, FaceTime, and telephone. I also do email readings. The usual wait time is about a month for that, but I do offer a couple of rush options by popular demand. So if you scan through, you'll see those. The best way to keep in touch and know when I post is to subscribe to the page, and also my Facebook page or the newsletter. All three of those have frequent updates, and I will let you know when anything is here. I'm also on Twitter and Instagram, however, so if you're more sort of like drawn to those social networks, feel free to add me. Finally, thank you. Thanks for all the support you guys give me from month to month. I really do appreciate all of the comments, the likes, and the subscribes. It's your way of sort of voting and letting me know that you want me to continue, which always kind of helps keep me motivated. So thank you. In the spirit of gratitude, I'm grateful for all of the support, the feedback, and the opportunity that you give me each month to come into your living room or your house or your apartment or dorm, wherever I am. So take care of yourself, Satnam, and have a fantastic change of the season, whatever it is, fall or spring. Bye.